Good morning, guys. Welcome back. And there's a whole bunch of new people in our group, and I just wanted to say hi. Thank you for letting me speak to you, and let me just introduce myself. My name's Jamie, and I created Bread and Circuses to help people. About 4 years ago, I had my life changed by a group of people who mentored me, showed me different ways of thinking, showed me different assets to use, different knowledge base, and it drastically changed my life because I was in a position where I just wasn't really happy. I wasn't really getting the results I wanted, and I wasn't living the life that I really wanted. And I know there's a lot of you out there who are screaming inside, I know there's more to life than this. So that's what Bread and Circus was created for, to help you along, to give you some positive feedback, and to have a place where you can lean in and say, man, I'm really trying to change my life, but I'm meeting a lot of resistance. So here's a place where you're not going to meet any resistance. One of the things we do on the site is we never judge people. We're always here to help, and we have an open line of communication. That's the awesome thing about social media. So along the way, a lot of people said, Jamie, what does bread and circuses even mean? So let's go into that for a second. The term bread and circuses is an old Roman term, and what it means is, in order to hold power over population and domesticate them, turn them into the herd, all you need to do is offer them endless entertainment, wine and bread, and they will leave you alone. They will leave you unchallenged, without resistance, and the powers in control can just continue sweeping along, maybe removing freedoms and rights along the way, but they can just continue along their way and not have any resistance whatsoever from the population. So in old Rome, it started with a few days of entertainment down at the Colosseum, followed with wine and food and propaganda, and that turned into hundreds of days. And that's how Caesar, who is only supposed to be in power for a short period of time, maintained power now for a couple generations over the people. So right now in society, we have an endless buffet of cheap food choices. You can call it up, it's delivered to your house. You can go to 45 different outlets and grab some food. You can get wine and beer anywhere. I mean, that's always been a part of society, but it's the rate at which we consume it now. And on every TV channel, on every social media channel, on every basic channel into our life, every avenue into our life is filled with some sort of entertainment, from movies and blood sport to hockey, professional sports. I mean, you name it. There's endless amounts of entertainment, all the way down to fidget spinners, just in case you needed something to do for 6 seconds while you were sitting there. So I'm not saying that leisure activities are bad. I'm not saying professional sports is bad. I'm not saying a little entertainment is bad. But when you get tattoos that say these colors don't bleed, and you have your local sports team on it, and you don't have that same kind of passion towards your own life, right? So when you join a club that's all about celebrating The Hobbit or some other movie franchise, yet you live a life you're not happy with, you've been domesticated. You're enjoying bread and circuses over taking control of your life. So that's what this is all about. This is about taking control, realizing what's going on in life, and now finding the right balance so that you too can achieve your goals and help them come to fruition. Make that life you really desire come true. So that's what Bread and Circuses is about. That's why we started. That's why we're here. Thank you so much for letting me speak today. And I really hope you're going to stick around for this journey. We got a lot more to come. Welcome to Bread and Circuses.